I'm going to show y'all what she looks like, and then I'll tell y'all why. She knows I bought her something today. You just patiently waiting, aren't you? You patiently waiting? Yeah, I know you are. I know you're patiently waiting. I know. You're waiting for your surprise? Mama bought you something today? Yeah? Did I buy you something? I did. You want to see what Mama bought you? Yeah? Okay, y'all. So what I got for Peanut is they make like that Frosty Paws ice cream. She doesn't really like it too much, the ice cream for dogs. She'll take like a couple of licks off of the top and then she's done with it. She still has almost a whole box in the freezer because she doesn't really like it. But I found this at a pet store today. It's called Doggurt. It's supposed to be like frozen yogurt for dogs, but it's apple and bacon flavored. So I'm going to try this and see if she likes this. And she knows Mama got you something today. Yeah? You want it? Well, let's see if you like it. All right, let me take the lid off, y'all. Give me just a second. It's really hard. I've been letting it sit here for like 20 minutes, and it's like, it's hard as a rock. Maybe that's why she doesn't eat this dog ice cream stuff too much. I might have to let it set longer. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works. But yeah, if I might have to let it set longer. I can't even squeeze it. It's like hard as a rock. Okay, let's try and see. I might have to let it set longer for you. Oh, well, wait. Yeah, it doesn't look like she likes that either. Peanut don't like the dog ice cream stuff. Look. It's for you. It's ice cream. It's ice cream for doggies. Want Mama hold it? Here. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Pancake. I might have to let it set longer. It's like hard as a rock. Hey, Donna. Mama need to let it set longer. It's too hard right now. Yeah, see, she ain't really getting nothing of that. I'm going to put it on the... Mama's going to let it set for a little bit longer, okay? It's probably like that, it's probably like that keto ice cream for people that's on the keto diet. It'll say on the container if you want it soft to let it sit out for like about 30 minutes. But she doesn't really like, hey, Queen, she doesn't really like the Frosty Paws. Like I said, I've tried her on that. I've tried every flavor they got. She'll just take a couple of licks and leave it. So I found this thing here at a pet store. Let's see if she likes it. It's apple and bacon flavor. Now, see, y'all doing too much right there. I'm lazy. I don't feel like getting up, going to the microwave right now. Y'all asking too much for that. I'm not really lazy. My stomach just hurts really bad right now. I got cramps really, really bad, and I just don't feel like getting up. But I ain't tasting no dog ice cream pancake. You taste it. But say for my dog, I guess I'll get up. I need to take me some pampering anyway, so I'll take me some medicine for my cramps while I'm up. Give me a second, and I'll go put this in the microwave for her. You taste it, pancake. It says it's apple and bacon flavored dog gurt. Like a frozen yogurt for a dog. Hey, Ada. Which is the same thing as Frosty Paws is. But like I said, she don't like the Frosty Paws. So, I'll try this and see if she likes this. Hang on. Okay. That was 15 seconds. It's still hard as a rock. Alright. Okay. It took 30 seconds. I put 30 seconds on the microwave, checked it at 15. It was still hard. Took it out with 4 seconds left. It's a little softer, so let's see if she likes it. Okay, let's check it out. She's still waiting. She's like, where's my ice cream? Here, it moves around on that plate too much. Here. Mama, hold it for you. Hey, Erica. Or I could do this. Hang on. She's got it all over her nose. Here, let me try to put it on the plate. Here, see if she'll eat it like that. I know she won't eat all of that, but that might be better. Hey, Alyssa. I don't know, Donna, because that's the way she did with the Frosty Paws when I first got it for her. She like dove into it, and then every time I tried to give it to her after the first time, she don't really like it. She just takes a couple licks, and then that's it. But Frosty Paws here, all they have is vanilla flavored or peanut butter flavored. This one that I found today, like I said at the pet store, is apple and bacon flavored. So I thought maybe she might like it. She's very picky. Whenever I go get my breakfast, sometimes and I share it with her, she don't like sausage, but she'll eat the bacon. I know it's not good for her, but like if I try to let her lick up a little bit of my sausage gravy that's left from my biscuits and gravy on my plate, she won't touch it. But if I give her a piece of bacon, she'll eat it. Hey, Chip. Y'all can see the bacon in it. See, like the little red bacon chips? Well, so far she likes it. I think it's still a little bit too hard, though. It'll have to be a once in a while treat, though, if she does like it, because this is a little bit more expensive than the Frosty Paws. Just this little bitty thing here, it was $5. Yeah, it's still too hard. Y'all can see her licking it, and it's just stuck to the plate. She's not getting anywhere with it. No, no, no. Don't get that on my couch. Look at you. Here, 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 here. No, no, no. Look, right here. Here. Right here on the floor. You got it on my floor. There. All right. There you go. Well, it says on the container that she can eat a whole container. It says on the thing here, 1 serving. But I'm waiting to see if she'll eat it all or not. And then they had a bigger container for bigger dogs. Yeah, see, she's not even fooling with the other half that's over there. She's just licking the bottom of the plate. So if she doesn't eat that other half, I'll stick it back in the container and give that to her tomorrow. But right now, she's just licking the bottom of the plate. She's got like that half right there. Oh, now she's going to it. Peanut's not a big indulger, though. She's not like some dogs that'll keep going until she, like, you know, where they say dogs will never stop. They'll just eat until they make themselves sick. She'll normally stop when she gets her fill. Here, Mama hold it for you. Come here. Come here. Mama hold the plate for you. I put my foot on the edge of it so it'll stop scooting. It keeps scooting on her. And I don't care if she gets a little bit on my floor. I got a carpet shampooer, so a little spot remover, so I can use that if she gets any of it on my floor. Are you done? Okay. See? That's why I said she didn't even eat that half. So yeah. I can put that part back in the container. You can have some more tomorrow. Mama put this back in the container. Let me go put the lid on it, y'all. Hang on. Whoops. All right. I'm going to go put this back in the freezer for her for tomorrow. Was that good? Here, come on. You finish it. Finish it, baby. And it says that you can order that too. It's got their website that it says you can order it. And then me, I got my orange sherbet. Yeah, she seems to like it, so even though it's kind of expensive, if she likes it, I'll get that for her once in a while for a treat. And I'll check and see if somebody in my building that has a dog, if they want that Frosty Paws that I got in the freezer, because she don't like it. And then I'll have to watch her too, because she does have a sensitive stomach. So I'll have to make sure that don't give her diarrhea. Oh, I take it you like that. Now she's rolling around on her back with her feet up in the air. You like that? Sometimes I'll give her a bite of mine because it's just vanilla ice cream and sherbet. But even though it doesn't have like bad stuff in it, all the sugar and stuff still ain't good for her. And I'm about done. I'm not a big ice cream eater myself. That's why I eat sherbet. I used to love rainbow sherbet when I was a kid. All right. I'm done. I don't know if any of you all have ever been like that or not before, but I'll be sitting here on the couch and I'll get like a craving for some sherbet or something. I'll go to the store and I'll get some and I'll eat like just a few bites and then I'm like, oh, I've had my fill. That's why I don't like going to the store sometimes when I get a craving. Sometimes I'll be sitting here watching a movie and I might get a craving for apple pie or a craving for pecan pie. And I eat like 3 bites and then the whole thing will sit there in the kitchen and just go bad. And I'll have to throw it in the garbage. So, what are you talking about, Donna? You said looks like rawhide. Hey, AT. Yeah, I tried peanut on a new dog ice cream today that I found at a pet store. She doesn't like that Frosty Paws. I've gotten excuse me. Well, the only flavors they have here in Frosty Paws, I don't know if there's more, is just vanilla and peanut butter. She doesn't really like either one of them, so I found this one at a pet store today, and it was apple and bacon flavor. So I thought I would. It's not Frosty Paws. It's something else. It's just called Doggart. She seemed to like it. Yeah, I've never seen nothing like that here in the stores, Donna. Maybe they don't sell it here. Oh, and I got her something else, which is why I went to the pet store, because every payday she knows she gets one. Hang on. Let me go get it. Mama bought you a new toy. Want to see what I got you at the pet store? I got her a little turtle. I get her something every pay period, every payday. Hang on. Mama got you a turtle. What did I get you? Where are you going? Where are you going? What'd you do with your turtle? Is that your new turtle? Look at the turtle. You got your new turtle. You got your new turtle. She'll play with it for about 30 minutes and then never think about it again. That's why I get her something new every paycheck. That way she can have some fun for 30 minutes. She rooted all of her blankets off of her bed today because some of y'all can't see it, but what she does, and I woke up from my nap earlier, this is like a pad on her bed, like that. She actually roots up underneath it, and she likes to sleep underneath the pad. Why is my camera blurry? There she go. She's a Yorkie mix. Hey, Leona. I don't know what she's mixed with. She don't really tear the stuff up. Where's her favorite? She done carried her favorite somewhere. Hang on. Oh, it's up here on her chair. She loves her lamb chop. The lamb chop is her favorite. And then she's got her little pig. So this is her bed. She likes on my chair. It's not my chair anymore. But she loves the chair. And she'll take her lamb chop and her little pig up there to her bed with her. So those are her favorite too, is the lamb chop and the pig. The only toy she's ever tore up like that, like the plush toys, the soft kind, is her lamb chop. Because she plays with the lamb chop so much, after about a month, she'll have the batting out of it and I'll have to go buy her another one. Is that your new turtle? You like your turtle? Yeah. You like your turtle with your little beard? I love your beard. And for those of you all that ain't never been in here either, that's why I don't take her to the dog groomers. I do give her my own bath. I do clip her nails. I know how to do all that stuff. And I do brush her hair every day. But I love her little beard because she's a Yorkie mix. So she does have the long hair like some Yorkies, but it doesn't grow all the way, like fully like a full-blooded Yorkie. And I like her little beard up underneath her neck, so that's why I don't take her and get her clipped. Or that's what I call it, like a little beard. Kind of like a half lion, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Got your little beard. You playing with your turtle mama bought you. Yeah. See, she knows what that word means when I say, I bought you something. Mama bought you something. I got you something today. Yeah, Mama bought you something. Your little turtle. Hey, Jackie. I'm letting Peanut play with her new little toy I bought her today. I always get her a new little toy every payday. Well, you hear something? You hear something? Well, you burping up that ice cream? You're not getting any more. We put that up in the freezer for tomorrow. You only ate half of it. Now she watching TV. You watching TV? You want me to put your dog show on? Let me see. Where's YouTube? We'll get your dog show on. No, Leona, I did DoorDash all day today. Send them back. You're allowed to like whoever you want. I don't do politics in my live because I don't vote. I don't care about the government. But I know people like you who come in here hollering Trump, baby. You're only doing that to try to come into my live and start some shit with the liberals. I have friends on both sides, so don't come in here and try to start no shit in my live or you'll be banned. Like I said, you're allowed to like whoever you want, but don't come in here to try to start no shit in my live. Not every Friday, Leona. Fridays are overtime days. All right, we'll turn this dog show on for her. I only work on Fridays, Leona, whenever they call for overtime. These are the kind of shows I let her watch. There's a doggy on the TV. Look at the TV. There's a doggy right there. That one ain't going to be good for her because it's just like dog music or music for dogs. She likes the ones that, here we go, the doggy daycare. She likes these. Watch me turn it up, y'all. Watch her. Where's the doggy noise coming from? You hear the doggies? You hear the doggies? Where are they at? They're on the TV. They're on the TV, Peanut. They're on the TV. You gotta watch the TV. She's like, I hear the dogs, but I don't know where they're at. Look, right there. On the TV. Yeah, Kim, I don't feel like setting it up right now, but on my whole wall right here, I got one of those TV projectors. And normally I'll point the TV projector at the wall because it's so big she can watch it. And that's what I play on it for her, is the dog shows. That's why she's looking at the wall right now. You'll see her looking at the wall. I normally put it on my wall, and that's how she watches it. They're not in there, baby. The doggies are in here on the TV. She can see the projector pretty good. I try to, I'll turn it on during the day, and as long as I keep my window blinds and stuff, she can see it a little bit, but it's really clear at night. So since I work night shift, I try to play it. But what gets on my nerves is I don't like to leave her with nothing, like no sound or anything. And I'll usually, here, let me hit cancel. I'll usually pick one of these doggy daycares that says it runs for like 14 or 15 hours. Unless my TV projector has a setting on it. I've looked and I don't see no settings. I've checked everything. I'll pick it, and I'm only gone usually about 11 hours because of the drive to work and back. But whenever I get home, it's off. The TV projector is still on, but the YouTube, the doggy daycare is off. And I think I know why, but I don't know if there's a setting in YouTube of how to fix it. You know how sometimes if you're watching YouTube or Netflix for a long time, it'll pop up on your screen, hello, are you still watching? And you got to pick yes. I'm thinking it does that when I run a YouTube show like this for her for a long time. And I'm not home to pick that yes, I'm still watching. So I think it stops. But yeah, she'll lay there and she'll watch that. She'll listen to her little dog TV show. It's called, on YouTube, it's called Daycare for Dogs. And she can hear them. Like y'all can see, she can hear the dogs barking. But I think since she's older, she can't see the TV too well. So that's why I usually put it on the TV projector on the wall, where it's bigger and she can see it. And then whenever I get me a bigger TV, because I'm going to get a TV bigger, like for the size of the TV stand, maybe she'll be able to see it better then. You hear the doggies barking? There's your new little turtle I bought you. You hear the doggies? See, she hears it. She just doesn't know where it's coming from. It's on the TV. It's the doggies on the TV. And then I can't wait till spring and summertime comes because we got a little dog park up the street that I always take her to in the spring and the summertime. And she's got a few certain dogs that we usually meet up there at the same time. All of us dog parents do. And she loves playing with them. But in the wintertime, we don't take our dogs up there. So I know she misses her little friends. That's why I can't wait until spring hits so I can take her back. Now, there is this one dog up there. It's funny, but it's not funny. He tries to be as easy with her as he can. Um, he's a great Pyrenees, so he's really, really huge. And he's not fixed, but he loves Peanut. He always tries to get her. And what I mean by get her is, of course, I hold her in my lap whenever I let them around each other because she likes him too. And they'll just sit there and lick each other's face. But he's always trying to sniff, her twat because he's a male. And he roots her with his nose and he won't stop. But if I try to separate them, because they do have, like, it's two gates, but it's connected. They have one side for small dogs, and the other side is for the larger dogs. And when I try to put her in the side for small dogs, and he's there, his name is Oliver, they'll stand at the fence and just cry and cry and cry. And so will Peanut. She just keeps looking at me and crying because she wants over there with him so bad. So I'll take her over there and I'll hold her so they can kiss and lick on each other. But me and his owner both kind of tease and laugh about it. And we kind of say, no, I'm like, you can't have her. You're too big for her. He'd probably kill her. Of course, I don't want no Peanut puppies anyway. I'm just saying, in reality, if a great Pyrenees did ever get a hold of a little small Yorkie, it would probably kill him. I don't mean fighting. Y'all know what I mean. Like, as far as breeding, it would probably kill a little bitty dog like her. And then there's this, I got a video of it on my profile. And there's this other dog. I forgot its name. It's a rescue. A lady rescued it from a dog kennel. But it's only got 3 legs. And Peanut likes playing with it too. And I hate it because in the wintertime, she always mopes around and she seems so sad, like she misses her buddies at the dog park. And I'm like, just a few more weeks when it turns warm, I'll take you. I'll take her back to the dog park. Yeah, you heard me say dog park? It'll be just a few more weeks well, maybe a couple months. But when winter's over with, Mom will take you back to the doggy park and you can see your friends, okay? I've tried to take her to the dog park in the winter before because I've got like bubble coats and little booties for her and stuff. So she's warm, but nobody else takes their dogs up there. So I just don't even bother. You hear the doggies barking? It's on the TV, baby. All right. We'll turn it back around. She's not doing nothing really. Um, but yeah, Leona, if you're still in here, I door dashed all day, but I decided to stop Because, and that's why I can't wait for my surgery. I'll be so glad when my surgery gets here and is over with. Let me turn the TV down. I'm bleeding really bad again right now, and I've got cramps really bad. And while I was out door dashing all day today, of course, you've been watching me for a long time. You know how bad it gets whenever I do start bleeding. It's like I had to pull over every 20 to 25 minutes to try to find a bathroom to change my pad. So around 4, I was like, I'm just done. I was like, forget it. At least I'm home and I can just head right to the bathroom. I did pretty good. I mean, I probably could have made more money if I wasn't always having to hunt down a bathroom all day today. And then I'm taking my pills. So normally the pills that I take, whenever I do, I'm going to dismiss this. Whenever I do start bleeding really bad like this, it'll take about 3 or 4 days for my pills to kick in. And then it'll stop. So, but yeah, I cannot wait for my surgery. I will be glad when it's all over with. Because that's where a lot of my money goes too. Like I tell people, the kind of pads that I have to have for my condition cost a lot of money. And I'm like, you're sitting here thinking I'm going through one about anywhere from every 30 minutes to an hour when they're supposed to last 12 hours, but they don't. I'm like, that shit gets expensive. So yeah, once my surgery is over, I won't have to worry about all my medications anymore. Some of them have been expensive. Like I told y'all, just the injections that I was taking, one shot was $8,000. So yeah, I mean, after the surgery, I'm thinking I'll be able to start slowly getting ahead even more with my bills and my money, because I won't have to worry about all the pads anymore, all the medications anymore, all the doctor's visits anymore, all that crap. No more blood transfusions. So yeah, it is. And I know it should have been done a long time ago. I just couldn't afford it. I really can't afford it now either. That's why I said I'm going to have to do some DoorDash after my surgery to make a little bit of money. I mean, of course, I'm not going to do it every day and I'm not going to do it all the time. But on the days that I feel good, I have to try to go out and make some kind of money. But yeah, it should have been done a long time ago. And then, of course, I couldn't do it whenever I was living in South Carolina, because that's whenever I became homeless and was living in my car for a while. No way I could have a full hysterectomy and heal up and be comfortable sleeping in my car. So I had to put it off then. So, yeah. But it doesn't matter. What should have been, should have done, whatever. It doesn't matter. At least it's getting done now. And then, of course, I've got headaches really, really bad. I don't know if you still get, I just call it a period, Leona. My doctor said it technically isn't a period. It's the tumors and the polyps and everything that's bleeding. That's just the only place it has to come from. So I just call it a period. But I don't know if you still get your regular monthly or not. But I know every woman's different. But whenever I'm going this much too, I get really, really bad, severe headaches too. So I'm hoping once I get my surgery done too, I won't have any more headaches either. Hey, Kentucky lady. I mean, But whenever you did have yours, Leona, I don't know if you got really bad headaches or not, like with yours. I know some women do and some women don't. But I get really bad headaches whenever I get one. I don't know what's worse. I don't know if the headaches are worse or if the cramps are worse. Like if like when some people say if you had to choose, what would you take? I don't know if I would choose a headache or the cramps. They're both bad. But I did find out from doing research online that even when I have my full hysterectomy, it says that you can still develop polyps on the walls of your stomach. I hope that don't happen because I've had polyps a couple of times now, but they've always been on my cervix and my uterus. And it says, of course, after I heal up from my surgery, if I start bleeding like this again, I'll have to get into the doctor because it's probably another polyp that they'll have to remove. I hope that don't happen. I'm so ready for this shit to be over with. Y'all give me a minute. I got to go to the bathroom and change. And for some of you women on here, if you want to know why my pads are so expensive, I'll show you the kind that I have to use. I actually have to take one into my doctor the next time I go. She keeps asking and I forget to take one because she keeps asking me when I describe it to her. She's like, where did you find pads like that? Because they don't even have none at my doctor's office. And I told her I order them from Korea on the TikTok shop or Japan or something like that. Hang on. Best pads I ever, with my kind of medical condition I have, these are the best pads I've ever worn in my whole life. And trust me, I've tried them all. I gotta I got to go in here and put one on, but it's actually bigger than this, but I'm not going to unfold it right now. But yeah, that's how long it is right there. But it's folded right now. I have to unwrap it. But yeah, these are the best things I've ever had in my life. They last longer when I put one on than any I've ever had. I'll be back. The only time I have ever, for any of those of you in here that might get bad ones, even just a regular period, but it's bad. Anytime I have ever leaked out of one of these, It's going to be normal with any pad you wear. I don't care what kind you wear. Is if I'm laying on my back. I don't care what kind of pad you wear. If you're laying just straight on your back, it's going to run down all the way up to your back. That's the only time I've ever leaked out of them. Oh, Peanut's looking at, she's playing with her little turtle I bought her. Let me turn up your doggy show for just a little bit so you can hear the doggies bark. There you go. Oh, and Leona, yes, I will tell you on those injections that I was taking that cost a lot of money. I got my results back from the ultrasound that I had to do. Now, yes, I did love it in a way because I didn't bleed at all for 7 months, but it didn't do what my doctor hoped it would do. That's also why I'm just like, let's just go ahead and do the hysterectomy, get it over with. They did not shrink at all. If you stop the bleeding with the tumors, usually they shrink. But she also said she hasn't came across any woman that she's ever treated with tumors as big as mine. And they didn't shrink at all. She said they're still steadily the same size. So I was like, let's just go ahead and get it done. So yeah, I mean, I liked it that I didn't bleed at all for 7 months, but I'm also mad because I'm like, well, I paid all that money, hopefully to try to shrink them, and they didn't even shrink at all. So that was kind of a waste of money. I'll be paying on that shit for a long time. You got to figure I had 6 shots. They were $8,000 a piece. And I think after my insurance, I had to pay a little over $1,200 for each shot. So that's about $1,200 times 5. And then there was one shot where I didn't have any insurance coverage. So I have to pay the whole $8,000 for that. So what, almost $11,000 or $12,000? So yeah, I'll be paying for hospital bills for a long time. Hey, Judy. I'm doing all right. Just sitting here waiting. Can't hope till my surgery date hurries up and gets here. Hey, boss lady. Ooh, that's a white pit. That's a pretty dog. No, just this Friday, Deb. But I did DoorDash all day today. My job's got something going on, my regular job. So we were all off today. That dog's got some pretty eyes. This dog's got those eyes that look like a crystal kind of blue clear, like an ocean color. It's pretty. Peanut's like, I hear them, but I don't know where they're coming from. Hey, Courtney. She's playing with her. No, it ain't, boss lady. Judy, 90% of my stomach is full of tumors. She playing with her turtle that I bought her. Thank you, Judy. No, it's not cysts, it's tumors. Hang on, boss lady. I'll show you what they look like, kind of. These are the kind of tumors I'm having removed, boss lady. That's what they look like. So yeah, they're not cysts, they're tumors. Hang on.
Don't just take classes. Take charge. Start your comeback today at voodooglobal.eu.
And on the inside, like of your uterus and your cervix, this is what it looks like.
There's no credit checks with Clio. And even better, there's no interest. So if all you need is $75, you'll just have to pay $75 back. No minimum direct deposit needed. No
So yeah,
no W-2 form.
that's what I'm having taken out.
Choose the repayment date that works best for you. So if you're ready
There's another
to
one.
pay those bills, do yourself a favor, download the Clio app, and immediately start sweating less.
So yeah, that's what my stomach looks like right now.
Join the more than 7 million adults, like Maria, who've taken Ozempic. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 10 years ago. It was overwhelming. But I think
And here's a picture of the smallest to how big that they can get.
I'm lowering my A1C. And I lost some weight too. I also learned some people take Ozempic to lower the risk of major cardiovascular
Now she said,
stroke, heart attack.
now 90% of my stomach is full, but I have 4 that's the size of babies' heads.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC.
This is like an animated picture, so y'all don't get grossed out. This is just like a drawed picture. That's what it looks like.
Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflamed gallbladder,
6 weeks. Takes 6 weeks to heal up.
if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with the sulfonylurea or insulin may raise low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Discover the GLP-1 with the most FDA-approved uses. Ozempic.
And this is what it looks like for someone like me, where a doctor tells you like 90% of your stomach is full. Like that. Yeah, yeah, Ada. Well, Ada, both. I've got fibroids and I've got polyps. This is what polyps look like. Pictures of polyps on a cervix and a uterus. These are what polyps look like. So I've got the fibroids and I've got polyps. The only dangerous part is fibroids don't cause cancer, but polyps causes cancer. So that's why I'm always in the doctor. That's why I'm always getting biopsies and cancer tests done. I think so far through all of this, I've had like 4 or 5 cancer tests. They already have Kentucky lady. I've already, throughout this whole thing, I've already had like 4 or 5 cancer tests. I just had 2 biopsies a couple of weeks ago. Because like I said, the fibroids are not cancerous, but the polyps are. They can cause cancer. So I just had 2 other biopsies done like a couple of weeks ago, because before they do my surgery, they have to make sure that I don't have cancer, that they haven't turned into cancer. Because if I develop cancer, then a whole new other plan has to be done. Which is, she said that these last 2 biopsies came back negative, but she was explaining to me that if they would have came back as cancerous, they still could do the hysterectomy, but then they would have had to do other tests to make sure that it hadn't spread past like my uterus and cervix and all that crap that they're going to take out. Well, yeah, they remove them because they're giving me a full hysterectomy. They're taking everything, my uterus, my ovaries, my cervix, everything. Now, as far as my ovaries and fallopian tubes, she knows she has to remove my left because the left is all ate up really bad. She won't know if she has to remove the right side because through this whole thing, they cannot get any images of my right side because it's so covered with tumors they can't see it. So, which is, I've already given her permission. If she needs to remove it, go ahead. But whenever I wake up from the surgery, she'll tell me if she had to remove both of them or not. With me, I don't care. The reason why doctors, whenever they give women hysterectomies, the reason why they don't like to remove both of the ovaries and the fallopian tubes, because it goes ahead and sends you straight into menopause. You'll get your hot flashes, you'll get everything just like a natural menopause. They don't like to do that to younger women, to send them straight through a menopause. So that's why they'll leave one ovary if it's in good condition. But they don't know what condition my right is in until they get in there. But I told her, I'm 50 years old. That's why I gave her permission. I'm probably close to menopause anyway. So I said, if you have to take them both, go ahead. I don't care. Yeah, this is something that runs in my family. Debbie. That's why I told my kids to watch their health, my 2 girls. I don't remember because I was young. I was only like 8 or 9. But I remember my mom had some kind of problems. She had tumors and stuff, and she had to get a hysterectomy when I was like 8 or 9, something like that. I know she had a lot of problems. And doctors did say sometimes this can be hereditary, especially polyps and stuff. So my mom had something going on. Now I do. So I've just always told my 2 girls to be careful and always watch their health. I hear those doggies barking. It's on the TV. I got your doggy show on. Yeah, I hear them. She's looking at me like, do you hear those dogs barking? Yeah, I hear them. It's on the TV. Yeah, some women go through it early, Kentucky lady. And I've got a friend who's almost 60, and she's just now going through it. I think she said she quit having her period like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and she's almost 60. So some women go through it late, and some people go through it early. But yeah, I feel the same way. I'm done having kids too. I was done having kids over 25 years ago. If it's our choice and we choose to pay for it, I'm like, why do we even need periods anyway if we're done having kids? I don't see why, if we walk into a doctor, say we've got the money for it, I don't see why a doctor just won't give a woman a full hysterectomy if that's what she wants. Hell, if we're done having kids, I don't care about having no damn period. I'm like, just get it over with. So, doctors won't do that. I'm just saying, if somebody has the money and you know for a fact you're done having kids and you have really extremely bad periods, I think you should be able to walk into a doctor's office and be like, hey, just give me a hysterectomy. I'm done. No, I don't have anybody here, Mary Betty. You've watched me before. You know my family lives back home. I haven't lived here very long. I'll be fine, though. Hell, I'm going back to work and doing DoorDash as soon as I can. I'm doing good today, Carol. How are you? I've got neighbors in this building. If something really, really bad happens, I'll just go knock on somebody's door. I don't have anybody to pick me up from the hospital, though, when I have my surgery. So the hospital said that they have what they call like a shuttle, like a bus or something that I can take home. I'm going to wait 7 days, Ada. I'm going to see how I feel after 7 days, and then I'll go out and do some DoorDash. No, Carol, my surgery isn't until next month. But I think I'll be fine DoorDashing, Ada, because my doctor just said there is no time limit on driving, just whenever I feel good. And she said I just can't lift over 10 pounds. I'm going to be going out and picking up stuff like burgers and fries and stuff. That's not going to weigh over 10 pounds. Even a pizza. A pizza don't weigh 10 pounds. So yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be driving and just picking up food. Yeah, I know, Kentucky lady, I can go home the same day. As long as nothing bad happens. I'll just have my surgery in the morning and I'll be home that evening. And some women, because it's all done by robots and stuff now, some women can even go back to work after 2 weeks. But my doctor said that's only for people that have like a desk job. At my regular job, since I do a lot of heavy lifting, I can't go back to work for 6 weeks. But I can do some DoorDash. Because like I said, DoorDash and you're just picking up food. Thank you, Carol. The only thing I'll have to mostly do is just get in and out of my car easy. Like I can't just hop in and hop out. because I'll have my stitches and stuff. I'll just have to make sure that I'm careful so I don't bust open none of my stitches.
You saw I was gonna sit down, didn't you? You said don't even think about it. Oh, oh no, no, no.
Now, she said if she only has to end up removing one of my ovaries and my fallopian tubes, I'll have like a surgery. I'll have a scar here at the top, a small one here at the bottom, and one over here where they're going to take my left. And if they end up having to take my right, then I'll have a fourth scar over here. Or like incision, whatever you want to call it. And then she said it's noticeable, but it's where nobody's really going to see it. The biggest scar will be from like, my hoo-ha up to my belly button, because that's where they take out like your uterus and everything and stuff. I need to get me some water. Yeah, but they don't like to do that, Erica, unless they have to. But I've given her permission that once she gets in there, if my other one looks really bad too, she can go ahead and take it.
Foxy, what's up? You stuck in this side yard.
I'm moving slow. I'm kind of weak right now because I have been bleeding really bad for about 3 or 4 days. So like I said, I've got really bad headaches and I'm kind of weak right now, but I'm taking my medication, so it should stop here soon. I'm hoping. When I start bleeding really bad like this, it usually takes about 3 or 4 days, sometimes 5, for my medicine to start working to make me stop. And then I got my iron pills and all that stuff too that I take. Ugh, my stomach hurts. I got a cramp, but I just took some Pamprin not too long ago.
Secret Clinical gives me triple sweat protection.
But yeah, I've had some people ask me if I'm scared. I'm like, hell no, I ain't scared. I'll be glad when this shit's over with.
Thank you.
Not really, Kentucky lady. I think, well, it's going to go up and down with me being sick like this and stuff, and all the bleeding I do and bloating and stuff. I've gained like 10 back. But I'm trying to make sure I don't lose too much, because since my tumors are so big, she said my stomach is going to go down a lot after my surgery. So I'm kind of trying to wait until my surgery next month, and then I'll see what I look like. And then if I think I need to lose a little bit more weight, then I'll go back on my diet. I am saving my money though, because I'm going to buy me a vibration plate before my surgery, because my doctor said that'll help me a lot during my recovery. Since I do have a job where I do a lot of heavy lifting, she said if I get on the vibration plate every day, some of you all know how vibration plates work, it'll keep my muscles going and keep my lymphatic drainage and all that stuff, and just keep me, where I'm good. So I am going to get me a vibration plate before my surgery. I found one on the TikTok shop. It's like 60, 70 bucks after shipping and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to buy me one before my surgery. My surgery is February the 18th. It'll take about a week for the vibration plate to get here. So let's see. I think I'll order my vibration plate on February 6th. February the 6th will be my last paycheck I get before my surgery. So that's when I'll place my order. Because she said that way, if I get a vibration plate and I use it every day, whenever I do go back to work and I start lifting all that stuff, I won't feel like so wore out and so weak. It's already dark outside. I'd be glad when we get back to spring and summertime where it stays dark until like 9 or 10 o'clock. I mean, where it stays light outside till like 9 or 10 o'clock. Peanut's watching her little doggy show. Yeah, I hear them doggies. Yeah. Yeah. I know, I hear them. Shoot, I'm almost ready for a nap. I'm wore out now. But I know if I go to sleep right now and take me a little nap, I'll be up all night long. You know what? My ass is so drained from all this bleeding and stuff, I can't think straight. I gotta go to the kitchen real quick. I don't know if I put my damn sherbet in the refrigerator or if I put it in the freezer. I'm thinking I put it in the damn refrigerator.
That dog's gonna exit really soon, right away. Come on, dogs.
It wasn't melted all the way yet, but yeah, I put it in the damn refrigerator. I do that a lot whenever I get really drained. I'll be sitting here sometimes, be like, where in the hell is my damn phone? Where is my phone? I'll get up and I'll look through the whole house and everything. And then my dumb ass, it's right here in front of me the whole time, right on my leg. And I'm sitting here like, where the hell is my phone? I already ate, Erica. Me and Peanut had pizza. I ate 2 pieces. I didn't really feel like eating. My head hurts really bad. I get the kind with the stuffed crust, and I give Peanut the crust. And then I gave Peanut that new dog ice cream that I found at the pet store. That sounds good, Erica. It sounds good, but my head hurts so bad I don't feel like eating nothing. But it sounds good, though. My stomach. I hate cramps, y'all. That's another thing I can't wait for my surgery to be done, too. I hate these damn cramps so bad.
No, don't do that, Bonita. That's not a good place to have.
I'm almost tempted to go out into my car and turn my damn heated seats on and just sit on my damn seat.
That was good. Yeah. There goes,
It is one thing I do love about my car when I got these cramps really bad and I'm driving home from work and I'm hurting really bad. I crank my heated seats up on full blast.
hey, Jleee. You probably should have put me in a cover count to begin with because his owner surrender notes are also speaking over 6 times per call.
Somebody's getting tired. Well, I'm tired, but somebody else is getting tired too.
Okay, back up. Out. Out. Out, dog. Out. Yeah, over.
Got my back scratcher right there. Are you tired? You getting ready to go night night?
I've seen Morgan before. You're bringing Carol into the side yard? Carol will probably just come into the main yard. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I made a video of her in the basement.
This is so cute, y'all. Look, watch. When I came home from dashing today, this is how I found Peanut. Hang on.
It wasn't dinner.
She got a little mat on her dog bed, and she likes to root up underneath the mat. And that's how I found her today. When I came home from work. I looked at her, I was like, what are you doing?
Do you feel bonita?
Yeah, it's like she roots up underneath it like perfectly. She just gets right up underneath that mat on her bed. And I think she does it just because of the comfort of it. Because it's not cold in here. I keep it warm for her. Or I think it's warm. It's like 73, 74 degrees in here. And then we went for a car ride today. Y'all can see her on her little seat. And yes, she gets her heated seat turned on as well. I turn on the heated seat for her, so I get some people that's like, you live in a cold state. You shouldn't have your dog outside. It's so cold outside. I'm like, don't worry about my dog. She got heated seats. I'll normally go outside, and if we do have to go anywhere in the wintertime where she has to go with me, I'll go outside and I'll turn my car on and I'll turn her heated seat on and I'll let it set for like about 10 minutes before we go out there. And then I tell people too, as far as for me, because I know every woman's different, like whenever we get cramps and stuff, I get cramps in the front and my back. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what's worse, the cramps in the front or the cramps where your lower back hurts. I'm like, shit, it all hurts to me.
Oh, sorry. I got all stressed out. Oh, that's okay.
So I'm constantly moving because since I get the lower back pain cramps in the front, no matter what position I try to put myself in, I'm going to hurt. Shit. That's why I tell some people that ask me, am I excited about my surgery? Yes. I can't wait for it to be done. But I'm getting to where I'm kind of hurting too bad right now. I can't find a good position. So I'm going to end my live right now. Who knows with me, I might be live later on tonight. I might not, depending on how I feel. But I hope all of y'all have a good night, and thank y'all for coming in. Who knows with me, I might be live later on tonight. I might not, depending on how I feel. But I hope all of y'all have a good night, and thank y'all for coming in. Depending on how I feel.